so you're gonna back me up. Keep your distance and be ready for anything. You know what I mean.
I got you.
It's all right, son. I'm gonna get you to the hospital.
It hurts.
I know.
Why can't we just go?
Roll down your window, sir.
Gotta wait to see what these police officers are on.
Do you know how fast you were going?
I apologize, officer, but I'm in a rush because my son cut his hand and I'm trying to get him to the hospital.
Roll down your back window.
Here we go.
What happened to the young boy's hand, sir?
He cut his hand trying to cut an apple. He saw me cutting my apple, and he went into the kitchen and tried to do the same thing. You know how kids get.
Sounds like a classic case of neglect. Why was your son in the kitchen without parental supervision?
I don't want to
Sir?
wait. Can we just go?
About to go in a minute. Sir, and I mean this with all due respect, can I please just get my warning or ticket or whatever you're gonna give me so I can get my son to the hospital?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't feel the child safe in your care.
What the hell? Can I just get my ticket so I can go, you fucking dick?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to like that, boy?
This hurts.
Listen, we're about to leave in a minute, all right?
Put your hands on the wheel
Officer.
right now.
Officer.
I said now.
Daddy, it hurts.
I got something for you, son.
Put
I
your
got
hands
you.
on the wheel right now. I said right now.
Officer. Whoa!
Spit the change.
What the hell? Are you okay? Officer, that boy, he just robbed that homeless guy.
Yeah. Don't worry. Go on about your day, ma'am.
But, officer...
Ma'am. Yeah, I'm not wearing this because it's laundry day, all right? I got this. Now go and have a good day. What? Sorry.
You're a pig. A lazy-ass pig.
Yeah, so I hear.
What was that all about?
Yeah, just some bimbo babbling about some black kid stealing from a homeless guy. What am I gonna do? You have no time for that today.
You are some kind of special, Dan.
Excuse me, I asked for American cheese on my eggs.
Look, that is American cheese. You just being ridiculous.
I'd like to talk to your manager. I'm not going to have you stand here and disrespect me like this.
Disrespect you. You're disrespecting my feet. You got me running back and forth to the kitchen because you can't figure out what it is that you want to eat. Maybe if you spoke English, you will understand. This is America, which obviously you don't see that that's American cheese.
What seems to be the problem
Excuse me,
here?
sir. Your waitress here is being very rude to me. I simply asked her to change the cheese on these eggs. I asked for American cheese.
That is American cheese.
Chiquita.
No.
Wait for me behind the counter, please.
Roger.
Please. I'm very sorry. Let me check this out, and I will make sure that you get some American cheese. Chiquita, there's absolutely no way that you should be talking to our customers that way. Now, I know she is a mega bitch, but you're gonna have to bite your tongue.
Yeah, you're right. I do apologize, Roger. I'm sorry. She just got the best of me today.
I know, the best of you and that baby. Go sell some food.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
Yeah, okay.
I see you like I'm feisty.
What are you talking about, Dan?
The new waitress? Come on. You didn't hire her because she was the most suitable candidate for the position.
Hey, look. She's a pregnant young girl, and she needed a job. Not like you.
That's too bad. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah. So, how's that leg?
A small price to pay for having the time of your life.
Yeah. Yeah, Rachel? How's she
Roger.
doing? I just want to know if she's come back home yet.
Rachel needs a little time.
Yeah.
She knows I love her. She'll be back.
You want her back?
Of course. Just keeps you on my feet.
Barely.
Yeah, well, I love her. Anyways, I gotta work with this young rookie cop from another district today. I guess they don't think I can run my own shift anymore.
Dan, you can't run with that leg.
Can with these.
Hey. Whoa. Easy with that stuff. Be careful.
Never show weakness on the street, Raj. And I haven't had a partner in a long, long time.
Hey, you'll be fine.
Anyways, get this. It's a black kid that requested to work with me.
Wait a minute. He requested to work with you. He requested to work with you. Now, that does seem a little strange.
Yeah, he said something about mentoring him.
Of all the cops, maybe he don't know.
Of course he knows. So he asked me to mentor him, and that means he's done his research on me.
Well, it's been a few years now. Look, you're a great cop. He's new on the force. He's seen your ranking. He just wants to make sure that he's learning from the best.
Guess you're right. I am pretty phenomenal, huh?
Dan. Hey, Danny. You all right?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah. Looks like here's your guy now.
Thomas. You, Raj.
Thanks, buddy.
So I'm pretty sure you know who I am.
Done my research.
Good. No need for introductions, then. We'll just hit the streets, rookie.
That boy is in for one very long day.
I just love her so much. Mwah.
It's Mama's little nugget. Yes, you are. Yes, you're Mama's little nugget.
Greedy nugget.
Mom, I left all the bottles of milk in the fridge.
Okay.
Oh, and I got this cute little gadget. It warms the milk up for you. It's so cool.
Huh. Where's all this stuff when I had you and your brothers?
I know, right?
Right?
They got so much cool new stuff.
It's cool. It's something.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, little Nugget has a little bitty rash on her bum, but I have some cream for it, okay?
Okay. And I hope that you don't worry about the babysitter and her granddaughter all night. Relax. I'm not new to this. I got it.
I know, I know you got it.
Good.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm
sorry about that. I was just getting my kids' ball.
Oh, it's okay. Where's my car remote?
Baby, why is the car alarm going off?
I can't find my remote. It must have fallen off my keys or something.
I got mine. Look, let me find out you're in here just throwing your keys up against the wall.
Boy, hush.
Hi.
Come here. No. How you doing?
Oh, well, you acting like you missed me or something.
I did.
You did? I was only gone a few nights.
That's a few nights too many. You ready for your big night?
Oh, you know I am. Wait, is that my baby right there?
Oh, you trying to leave me? No,
Yes.
no.
Hey, Mom. Oh, hey, Pooh Bear. Hi, how are you?
He's
you missed
munching.
me? Looking all good, girl. What you eat?
Everything.
True. Hey, I hope you almost finished getting dressed. We got to be at the venue a little early.
I know. I was just helping Mom and Layla. Oh, speaking of that, Mom, please don't forget to lock up. Set the alarm system. Here, let me give you the code. Okay. Look at her.
Right.
Looking just like her mama. All right, Mommy, here's the code, okay? Okay, got it, babe. Got it. Really? In front of my mom.
Listen, hey, you know I miss that girl. I'm sorry.
Hey, y'all are grown, and if you want to work on baby number 2, you ain't got no problem from me.
See, on that note, I'm gonna go get dressed. Are you talking about me? Are you gonna get ready in time?
No, I'm gonna be good. I'm just get these last little few kisses from my baby. Sugar mama. Come on. All right. Daddy has to go get dressed, okay? All right, here's banana.
I miss you
I'll be right back.
already. You look just like your mama. Just like mommy's baby. Oh, look, she know. It's just gonna be us tonight.
I know I said I'd never leave you, but honey, I've already gone. What are you trying to be funny?
What?
You over there boot scooting, grooving like you got some country in you, boy.
Hey, look, my mom, she was a big country fan, okay?
Yeah, it's not my first pick, but I did grow a liking to it.
Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you leave the serve for your pops, all right?
Okay.
So, what made you join the force?
Sure the same as you, right?
Justice.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, so often wrongdoers, they get away with their wrongdoing. I want to bring an end to that, one day at a time.
Really? Well, so I guess somewhere inside your mind, you think we always catch the bad guys.
Hey, look, I never said that.
So why me?
Why you what?
Come on, kid. Cut the crap. You and I both know I'm one of the most hated cops in the city. Especially with, you know, your people, your kind.
Whoa, wait, this is your people, your kind. What are you saying?
Come on, you got something on your mind? You got a speech you've been dying to tell me? I mean, what is it?
Hey, look, I've heard nothing but good things about you, okay?
And?
And what?
And it still does not explain why you wanted to work with me.
All right, look. To answer your question, I guess it's curiosity.
Curiosity, huh? I want you to say it. You want to know if I'm a racist?
Are you?
Let's get something straight, all right? This is a temporary situation. I haven't had a partner in years, and I don't need or want one now. So let's just get through today, you know, just a couple of guys out on patrol, protecting and serving.
This little nigger stole from me.
I think you've been in this position before?
No, I haven't. But I'm not about to lose my life over some candy. I know you don't like no niggas, right? You can just arrest me already. I'll cooperate.
Arrest this piece of...
Shut your mouth! Get up, boy. Put your hands behind your back right now. Going to the can.
Thank you, officer.
Wow, you guys look great.
Thank you.
Great. I know this is a big night for you both, so go have fun. And Calvin, I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Mom. And trust me, I'll do my best at getting her a little tipsy so we have a wonderful time tonight.
Really? You love giving her a show.
No. I just want to get some sugar kisses before.
No. Yes.
Well, hopefully she doesn't give Granny a hard time.
Granny? No, that's Grandma.
Glamour.
Yes.
Got you.
Mom, can you please just give me a call to make sure? No, I'm gonna give you a call to make sure everything's okay. Or no.
Alicia, I'm not calling you. Despite that whiny little attitude of yours, I've done a great job raising you, so I'll be fine.
You're right. Thank you again for watching her.
No problem. Bye.
All right, later.
Love you.
Love you too. Oh, no, I've seen it.
Milady?
Thank you.
Yeah, so we can pregame it a little bit. I know a little shortcut, so we'll have more time to sit before we walk in, but
Okay.
yeah, you just get comfortable.
Thank you.
Good food, though. Entrees instead of just chicken dinners. Look, this company spends money, so.
Hang on a second.
No problem.
Want anything?
Yeah. Give me a large tea. Yeah. Give me a large iced tea with no ice.
Yeah, I'll take a number 4 with the small Pepsi and an iced tea with no ice.
I'll be down for a number 4 combo with a Coke and a sweet tea, no ice. It's $7.85.
Yours is gonna be like 2 1/4.
Keep the change.
You. All right.
Here you go.
So, you got any kids, wife, life partner?
Nah. I haven't found a woman in my dreams yet. Got a daughter, though. What about you?
Yeah, I got a wife, 2 kids, boy and a girl. They're mostly grown now, though.
Scout 1112, switch over to car channel.
10-4, switching over.
So, how's it going?
I don't know why they got me on this route today. Nothing ever happens over here. They put me on an easy route so the rookie wouldn't run off.
Hey, rookie.
Hey, yes, sir.
So, you're Kevin's.
What the hell, rookie? I just cleaned this car.
I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Abel, I'll have to hit you back later on.
Hey, you got a couple more napkins I can clean this up?
Damn right you will. It's a squad car. It's not a hoopty.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, help me.
Calm
Help
down.
me. They took my purse. They took everything.
Where did this happen and what did they look like?
They were wearing masks and formal wear.
Okay, let me get one of my detectives. Detective Reyes, can you help her?
Thank you.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing much.
Okay, well, I know we haven't had a lot of time to spend together, and we haven't had much time to talk since the baby and everything. Look, I want you to know, I wouldn't even be accepting this award or promotion if it weren't for you. And I'm sorry. I know I wasn't always attentive towards you, and I let work consume a lot of my time.
I know you had to work.
No. I was serious when I told you it was gonna be different this time. Completely different. I'm not letting another time go past without spending it with you and now Layla. Alicia, why do we have to go through this every time I travel for work? You know I have to go on these business trips so I can move up in the company.
No, but that's just it. It's always about the money. Always about your company, and it's never about me. I mean, who did you marry, Calvin? Your job? Because you definitely ain't married me.
See, now why do you always do that? Like, you think I do all this for myself? I'm trying to upgrade our lives to the 1% club.
But we're already living a good life, Calvin. Look around us.
Right, and if you want to continue to live a good life and upgrade, I have to work.
Right.
What's this really about? Do you think I'm having an affair or something?
I mean, I never thought about it until now, but you are always gone. So, are you?
Alicia, I'm not crazy. And no, I would never cheat on you. I can put that on my money and my mother. Look, I hate leaving you like this too. And that's why once I get the promotion, I promise you, I'm gonna spend all my time loving on you, okay?
Yeah.
You trust me?
Yeah.
Good. Girl, having an affair. Stop. All right, let's go. I love you.
I love you too.
Baby, are you even listening? I want to create long-lasting memories with you. Baby, I love you.
I love you too.
Are you sure?
Why would you ask me that?
I mean, I'm just trying to make sure we're good.
Baby, tonight is your night. So let's not ruin it. We can unpack all of this later. Let's just enjoy each other tonight. Okay, baby?
Of course. Yes, tonight will be about you and I having a good time together.
Okay.
So, Abe, it's an old partner of yours or something?
Yeah, Abel's been the only friend that I got on the force. And the only person that's had my back ever since, you know.
Since what?
Now, come on, kid, quit playing dumb with me, you know?
The shooting.
Yeah, that. Yeah, since then. After that happened, everybody started treating me like, you know, some kind of monster or something, you know? Didn't help none that black people across the nation were getting beat down by cops, you know?
Let's get it right. It's white cops.
Yeah. Well, Abel's been the only one that's seen, understands my side of the story.
So what's your side of the story?
Oh, rookie, it's gonna be a long night.
1027B.
Hey, we got
Couple
one
with
coming in.
mask. Proceed with caution.
Sounds like a Bonnie and Clyde situation, huh?
Sick bastards. Always trying to come up with a way to keep the spice in the sick and twisted crimes they commit. I mean, how are you supposed to run an address? Because I bet you anything, that's one of those curious Tinkerbell types in that dress.
Nah, I doubt it. A dude that just committed a robbery. It's not gonna be an address. Highly doubt it.
It ain't nothing. Just one time, me and my partner were on this high-speed chase. Guy just robbed a bank. Finally pulled this clown over. He jumps out dressed like a nun. The giant blonde wig on his head.
You talk about blasphemy, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna let somebody else in the area pick this mess up.
Hold on. Let's have a little friendly wage. Because if this is a guy in the dress, I gotta see this.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what, Rookie? I'm really starting to like you. You got some fun in you. More sugar. Yeah, not sure. I know.
Okay. Shh. Okay, mommy's not here. I have to go make the milk. Hold on. I started it up. Hold on. Shh. Okay, come on. Okay. I'll be right back. Grandma's gonna be right back. Hold on. Okay. Oh, mommy's coming. Grammy's coming. Goodness. It's like your mom.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Where's the baby?
Wait, what? No, what is this? Wait. What, please.
Where's the baby?
No, please don't hurt us. Please, my God. Please, my God.
Promise, I will not hurt you.
Okay.
Where's the baby?
Stupid bitch!
I said I wasn't gonna hurt y'all. Just you. Hey, Layla. It's your Uncle Carl. Hey.
Black SUV, 2020 Jeep, left tail light out, couple in formal attire with mask on.
So what's the plan?
1029B, last seen
What's the
on Baldwin
plan?
Avenue.
You really are new, aren't you? You're the cop. What the hell you think the plan is? We're gonna chase him down, we're gonna beat him down, then we're gonna arrest him, and we're gonna beat him down again. Come on, you really gotta lighten up. You black guys are supposed to have a good sense of humor. I mean, you know you got your freedom now, right? You can laugh, and, you know, we can joke around. I mean, is it because I'm white?
It has nothing to do with you being white. It's because you ignorant.
Okay, there you go. See, no harm done. You call me ignorant, I call you cunt. And we laugh and we keep it rolling. Gotta be able to take a joke.
Take a joke if you can.
Well, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Here's a little friends.
This does not look like the right way. It's...
Yeah, even your shortcuts.
Yo, what the hell?
You were going the speed limit.
I know. Look, it's probably nothing. Just be cool.
Okay.
Your phone.
All right. It's a lot. I hate being up here.
Good evening, officer.
You know why I pulled you over?
No, I'm afraid not. No, sir.
You have a missing tail light.
I didn't know that, but I'll get that taken care of as soon as possible. Thank you.
You and your wife are looking, rather fashionable this evening. Where you headed?
We're headed to an award ceremony.
Yeah, my husband's receiving an award tonight. He's a field project manager.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
Sure. You need all of that just for a missing tail light?
Sit tight, sir.
What is that?
Yeah, it's those sick bastards.
How do you know?
Black SUV, missing tail light. Dressed mighty formal for this end of town, don't you think?
What you want to do with him?
Just follow my lead. Oh, hey. It's definitely a real woman. Sexy, too. Yum. Come on.
Thank you, officer.
What's wrong, little lady? You act like you just saw a cop.
He scared me, that's all.
All right. I'm not trying to be rude when I say
Y'all
this.
never do.
But we're in a rush, so are we done here? And what do you mean, y'all?
I'm the only one asking questions here. I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
I'm not stepping out of the vehicle.
I'm gonna ask you once more, sir. Step out of your vehicle.
Absolutely not. I'm not getting out of the car.
Excuse me?
Look, man, I've done nothing to be detained or taken out of the car at all.
So you don't think robbing a woman on the street and beating her down is reason enough for me to yank your black ass out of this car right now?
Look at me. Do I look like a goddamn robber? I don't need to rob anybody.
Because you're a baller, right? No, wait. You're a shot caller, aren't you?
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Look, my brother, can you help us out a little?
Everybody just relax, all right? You two just look like a couple suspects that just committed a robbery.
See, now what is this Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus bullshit?
Oh, see, there you go. You people, always playing a race card when you're clearly in the wrong.
Are you serious right now?
Hey,
You son of a bitch!
Man, what's your problem?
I've seen what you just did. You stole my candy. Now put my shit back before I blow your head off.
Man, ain't nobody stealing nothing. It's been in my hand the whole time.
Put it back and get out.
Look, man, I came to buy some candy, so you better take this money.
Officer! Officer! Officer, this little nigger stole from me.
Get up, boy. I'm gonna rough you up a little bit and put you in the back of the car. When we leave, I'm gonna let you go. Let's call this a warning, all right? Kid, what's your name?
Rock.
Rock, try and stay out of trouble. I can't guarantee your life with the next cop, right?
Thank you, sir.
Well, did I pass your little racist test? I'm gonna ask you one more time, sir. Exit your vehicle.
And I'm gonna tell you one more time, I'm not getting out of this car, so call your supervisor.
Let's go.
Get your hands off me.
Shit.
Get your hands off of him!
Oh, no. Are you resisting?
Take your hands off my husband!
Are you resisting?
Are you resisting? I'm out of the car. Okay. I'm down. I'm down.
Hand behind your head.
All right.
Interlock your fingers.
Is this necessary?
It's completely necessary. Little lady, unless you want a taste of this action, I suggest you get out of the vehicle right now and put that phone down.
All right, sorry, baby. Let's go.
Now! Let's go! Over here. Against the vehicle.
All right, look. This is what's gonna happen. Search the vehicle. There's no evidence. You guys go on about your merry way.
Okay, do what you gotta do. Check the car out. You got the wrong people. Trust me. It wasn't a...
Shut your mouth. You ought to remain silent. Any kind of evidence they have, rookie, is already gonna be gone, but check the car anyway.
Copy.
Can you please just let us go? We didn't do anything.
Relax, just relax. It's okay, really. Come on, bring it in. It's okay. I know this has got to be a really scary situation for you.
What the fuck is this?
Let me just see if you have anything behind your wig here.
Hey, stop touching my wife!
Here.
Hey!
Found us under the back floor.
What do we have here?
What is that?
Mind telling us what's in this bag?
I don't know what's in the bag. It's not mine.
So it's your truck, but it's not your bag.
No.
Well, let's just see. About that?
That's not mine.
That's yours. What else we got in here?
Relax.
What the hell?
About this? Is that yours?
No.
Yours?
No.
Wallet. Anybody's? No? Who's Ashley?
I can't tell you who Ashley is because that's not my bag.
All right.
Listen.
Rookie, take this to the car. Call it in.
And then what?
Copy that.
So you're telling me that you and your husband had nothing to do with that lady being robbed?
No, I swear.
So then these masks must be for what? A little hot role play action or something like that, huh? Is that what it is?
Get your hands off me!
Shut your mouth!
Please, can you please stop?
Get over here now. Down on your knees. I mean right now.
Can you please stop?
Down now!
Can you please?
I'm gonna tell you again. You know, there's ways to make a guy nicer.
You were a sick piece of shit.
Come on.
Rachel, stop! Jesus, Rachel, please! Come on, I didn't do anything this time, I swear!
How do you do that?
Do what, baby?
You stand in my goddamn face, look me in the eyes, and just lie!
I swear I'm not lying. Really, I'm not. Come on. What? Look at this place. Shit! Don't even know where to begin. What is this? What is this? Hey, let me explain.
Let you explain.
Yeah.
Tell me how you gonna explain fucking that nasty black hole!
Look, I am so sorry. Look, I really messed up. I know. I'm gonna get some help for real, all right? Come on.
Really piss off your balls to cure up that little obsession you have for nasty black women.
Rachel, please, won't you just calm down? Fuck! Fuck!
And since you're so obsessed with black women, why not give you a little bit of that black attitude?
Oh, fucking bitch!
Never did get you frisked.
Stop! She said stop!
Hey, I just called back up. They said they'll be here shortly.
All right, good. Meanwhile, cuff her and read them their rights. Backup gets here, we'll send them off.
Sydney, where am I going?
Well, sweet pea, well, first, they're gonna go down to the station for booking. And then, we're gonna have you stripped down to nothing. And that's when the real fun will start. They'll have you bend over and cough, hose you down like a burning house, sprinkle a little itchy powder on you, and then you get to meet your new bunkies. And I'm more than certain they're gonna love you. You two are going away for a long time.
Listen, officer, you have to believe me. We have nothing to do with this. I put that on my child and my money.
Money? Well, you must be telling the truth. Ain't no way in the world a man's gonna swear on his money.
Officer, please!
Shut up. You two are under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Please just listen to me. Somebody is clearly setting us up.
Now, who would take time out of their day to do that? Who would set you up?
Come on, man. Who set you up? Is it somebody your husband, though?
No.
Sir, any reason at all why somebody would want to set you up? You involved in some sort of drug trafficking or anything at all?
No, I'm not involved in anything. I don't know why anybody would try and set us up. Officer, we have nothing to do with this.
When you find them, whoever is responsible, have them come down to the station and testify on your behalf. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're guilty.
Please just listen to me.
All waiting, we're all ears.
What?
My car remote. Somebody came by yesterday, and I think they stole my car remote because I couldn't find it this morning.
So who is this visitor? And why would they steal your car remote? The visitor!
Man, take your time and remember, because you're confusing us right now. Elaborate.
I hate you.
Excuse me?
I said I hate you.
Hey.
I'm just trying to do my job, all right?
I'm not gonna have any of that. That's assault. You apologize to him right now.
Motherfucker, I wish you would.
You will respect me.
Please just let us go.
Just leave her alone.
Look, I don't know what's taking Backup so long. I've had enough of this. Cuff her, we're taking him down.
Please just let us go.
Hey, come on now.
I guess you win. Get over me.
What are you doing?
This is all my fault.
What?
I'm not playing your game anymore, Thomas.
Oh, excuse me? How do you know his name?
Hey, look. She might have just heard you say it earlier.
No. No, I got a rule, rookie. I never, ever use another officer's name in the field. Now I'll ask you one more time. How do you know this officer's name?
to know.
Thomas is, he,
He's what, Alicia?
Hey, look, I got a question.
Yeah?
How does your husband just leave his beautiful wife at home by herself for weeks at a time?
Well, he's a project manager. He has to travel from city to city, meeting with different companies. I get it. He has to work.
You must really trust him.
I do. He's a really good man.
I mean, every beautiful woman deserves a good man, right?
Oh, and thank you for going to the store and checking on my house. And, just being a really good friend.
Hey, it's no problem. I do it on the regular anyway. It was either that or just leave you on the porch with those little crocodile tears.
No, don't do that. I am not a crybaby. I just get lonely and, yeah, I get sad sometimes when I'm by myself.
Glad I could be a friend. You should take your little pretty self in the house. I'm gonna get going.
Thomas?
Yeah.
I'm not used to coming home this late by myself. You think you could come in, make sure everything's okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh, I got it. So, why a cop? It seems so dangerous.
Well, honestly, I just became a cop. I really wanted to be a personal trainer, but after my cousin, who was killed by a cop, I decided I wanted to be a cop. A real cop. Wanted to be more than on the street. Just wanted to do the right things on the station as well.
Oh, that's dope.
Well, Missy, it seemed like the closest click.
That is such an old saying.
What?
Seems like the coast is clear.
Oh, so now you calling me old, right?
If the shoe fits.
You got jokes? Not jokes. You are so beautiful.
I think you better go.
You sure that's what you really want?
You know I'm married. Come on.
Are you? I've seen you more than your husband has in the past month.
Come on, Thomas. It's not right.
I love how you say my name.
Alicia! Everybody, shut up. Rookie, are you and this woman screwing around?
If you only knew. How could you do this?
Thomas, I want the truth and I want it right now.
Hello?
Hey, long time no hear.
Hey, I thought we agreed that it was best that we don't speak.
Alicia, I honored that, didn't I? And besides, it's been over a year since I spoke with you, so. And I was just passing through and figured I'd give you a holler, see how you doing.
I'm good. And you?
Doing pretty good. Same old, same old.
Okay, well, I gotta get back to
Your baby, right?
Yeah. How did you know that I had a baby?
I just seen you carrying the baby carriage in the house. I mean, that's good. Congratulations.
Are you watching me?
Alicia, don't flatter yourself, okay? Look, I was just passing through and seeing you walking in via this car. That's all.
I'm sorry. Thanks, Thomas.
You know that never gets old, right?
What?
The way you say my name. Okay. Look, I apologize. It was good seeing you, though.
Thank you. You too. Come on.
Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, look, I'm trying to check this girl's page out, but for some reason, I'm having a hard time. Can I go up under your name? No, I'm not stalking that nigga. I'm just trying to... You know what? Look, never mind. Can I just use it or not? All right, cool. Thanks. I'll hit you back, yep. Bingo. Alicia and I were good friends. At least that's how I took it. But now I'm not so sure we ever were.
We in a race. Who'll be first to the finish? We gon' make it to Guinness, cause we record breaking. I got something to prove, I gotta show you. This feeling we've been in, ain't no room to pretend. You know what we've been on. It's our little secret. How long can we keep it till all of it's crashing down? I love that everything wrong feels right. If being with you is wrong, I'm way past guilty. Lock me up and throw away the key to me. I'm right where I need to be. Oh, we playing all types of crazy. Guess what you want, right? What damn me
Baby! Hey, can you see who that is at the door? I'm still dropping the kids off at the pool.
Oof. Come on. What are you doing here?
Hey, I was just in the area. Figured we had some drinks.
Look, what happened should have never happened. Okay? It's just the neighbor, baby.
Okay, look. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I don't know what I was thinking.
Look, Thomas, I don't think that we should talk anymore or be friends, okay?
Okay.
Hey.
Well, the person that considered you their friend at some point in their life failed to mention you have a baby together.
What? What is he talking about?
Thomas, this is a lot of bullshit now. You have a baby together? And you knew nothing about this?
That's my baby. Tell him that's my baby. Alicia, please. Tell me that's my baby. Alicia.
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
I'm here to see my baby, Alicia.
My husband is upstairs, Thomas.
What the fuck? He's not.
Yes, he is. He's sleeping.
Let's wake him up. Hey, Calvin!
Hey, and my baby is asleep too.
Stop with the lying. I seen him leave earlier today, okay? And once again, he's left you to waddle in your little self-pity.
I need you to leave.
Why are you trying to get me away from my baby?
What? Thomas!
What? Alicia?
That's not your baby.
She sure looks a whole hell of a lot like me. And I'm not leaving here till I get proof here that she's not mine.
What?
Yeah, me, you, and Miss Pretty Face are gonna go for a little swabby swab. Gotta be gentle with the baby, right?
We ain't going nowhere with you. Are you crazy?
More than you know.
I said I'm not going no...
Yes, the fuck you are. You disgust me. Yeah. See, I had the decency to let you live your little marriage based on a fucking lie. But you didn't have enough respect to even tell me that I might even have a baby. Why? Because you're selfish. In fact, you're so selfish, you didn't even tell your husband that a man like me was waxing that ass. Oh, and that was good. The timetable, it definitely lines up. And your little slut bucket ass didn't have no problem with letting me raw dog. So yeah, that baby could be mine. Let's go.
I know she's yours.
What?
I said I know she's yours, or I think she is. I don't know, Thomas.
Oh, this is Mr. Man, you know?
What? No. Absolutely not. He would be devastated. He might even leave me.
Oh, he'd be devastated. He might even fucking leave me. Am I not in the fucking room, Alicia? You know, you tried to take away the one thing from me, and that was raising my only daughter.
I'm sorry. I know I'm really sorry about that, but... I mean, what would you do if you were me?
Me? I would be faithful to someone I love.
No, I told you that I was married, and I told you to stop, but you just kept going.
Oh, man. You know, since we had it, we want to speak about it, so come here.
What are you doing? Stop it!
Bravo. Seems like your love has improved.
Get the fuck out.
No. We have unfinished business. What are we gonna do about me being an active parent in my child's life?
Thomas, please just give me a few days.
Fuck no.
Please, Thomas.
That part, you know, that's not ringing right? The way you say my name sounds like you're just trying to take more days away from me.
Thomas, I am ending my whole world. Can you please just give me a few days? Please.
No.
What the fuck? You can't be this heartless.
Oh, I guess you took me choking you up as some type of fucking turn on, right? You have no idea how heartless I am right now.
My husband comes home tomorrow. He has an award ceremony. Just let me go to that and then I'll tell him everything. I promise. Please. Please, Thomas. Please.
Okay. But I'm coming to see my baby tomorrow, all right? And if Mr. Man doesn't want to fight for your little love, baby girl, I'm single, okay? We can raise our baby together.
Just please get out. Please.
Okay. My baby a kiss for me, all right? Get a fuck boy my condolences. And, sorry about your name, all right? I'm gonna let myself out.
I was tired of being lonely. I wanted you to see me. He gave me comfort.
Don't get to the point.
I made a mistake.
So what about Layla? She's mine. I'll spend another day without her in my life. You will not keep me away from my child.
Baby, I'm so sorry. Baby, please look at me.
Thomas? Are you setting this couple up?
Well, I'm just getting started.
The hell are you talking about?
Dan, I strategically set all this up. Yeah, initially wasn't nobody supposed to lose their life, but all that plan is fucked up now. Ta-da! This was all supposed to be so simple. Once these two were locked up, me and my daughter were out of here.
Are you crazy, man? What in the hell makes you think you're getting away with something like that?
Oh, I already have.
Is that so?
I got my daughter. I got her tickets.
What you mean you got your daughter?
This was always about our daughter. See, I was okay with having joint custody, but I don't trust you, and I don't trust him around her.
Where is my daughter?
Oh, no, don't you worry your little pretty self about it. She's fine, waiting on her daddy. But now, I can't say the same thing about the woman that was watching her.
My mom comes. What did you do to my mom? I'll fucking kill you.
Thomas? I'm gonna have to ask you to turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What are you gonna do, huh? You gonna shoot me like my cousin, Kevin Reed?
Are you trying to punish me? Is that what this is all about?
Nah, Dan. I wanted to meet you. I wanted to know if you killed my cousin because you were a racist.
I have lived every day in regret for that night. It looked like he was reaching for a gun. My partner gave me the sign that he was in danger, so I took the shot. I'm sorry, but I took the shot.
You know that little boy that's now fatherless because of your mistake? He blames himself. Yeah. He says, I didn't cut my hand, my daddy would be alive. That make any sense? Huh? If a little boy does not cut his hand and need hospitalization, and a racist pig didn't kill his fucking daddy. Yeah. You took the only motherfucker who ever meant anything in the world to me. It's like my brother.
All this time, trying to see if I killed your cousin because of his race? You ruined my marriage.
Now, wait a damn minute, man. What is wrong with y'all? You ruined your marriage.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you rot in prison. Sick son of a bitch!
Oh, yeah.
Come on now,
Now
wait.
it's time for a different plan. One that involves everybody dying. Yeah. Let's tell a little story. Dan gets into a scuffle with a black man.
Wait now.
Yeah. Threatens to shoot him.
Whoa! Please stop this!
Don't worry. So before he went down, he was able to get a shot off too.
Please don't do it!
A little messy. Yeah, she went for the next guy. You know, running makes this hard, right? I got one bullet to make this real, Alicia. Hey, we got options. You know, Alicia? This whole dazzle and distress thing is really giving you like role play.
this leash. I hate even more our baby's gonna come. We'll put out our mom.
Please, you don't have to do this. Please, Thomas.
You gotta do this, right? Got any last words for our baby?
I just want to be here for my baby, please. I want to be here to raise her.
Guess you ain't got no last words, right?
We could be a family. We could be together.
Okay.
Really?
Hell no, bitch.
Not because you're black. Because you're an asshole.
He's a cop. You should have known you had on a bulletproof vest.
Yeah. Well, you know, sarcasm actually saved my life. What are you doing?
It's this new fucking t-shirt vest. Fucking itch. You wear yours?
Nope. Never.
Oh, Danny boy. Hey, Dan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, right? Yeah.
It's good to see you.
I'm actually loving this new job, working with the inner city youth.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, I never thought I'd see the day you'd be working with black kids.
I gotta say, I never thought that life would give me a second chance by slapping me in the face with it and forcing me to look at myself in the mirror. Ever since that night, ain't nothing been the same. Nothing.
Oh, man, how could it be? I mean, man, you've been through it. What's up?
Hey, Raj, you want me to run the money to the bank and do an exchange?
Well, we out of singles? No singles?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get a head start before we opened.
All right, good looking out. Oh, hell, just take it off. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, and you remember Officer Dan?
Just Dan now. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I do know you. I seen the news the other day. Man, you just can't catch a break. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
All right, Raj.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Hey, what's she talking about?
Alicia?
Yeah, what about her?
Roger. I need you to start watching the news. Have somebody around here read you a paper.
Yeah.
Get tired of telling a story.
Yeah. I know. All right. What happened?
I went to check on him, you know. Alicia and the kid.
Yeah.
Wasn't good. Alicia! Alicia! It's Dan! Hey, Alicia! Where you at, hon? Oh, look who it is. Oh, hey. Hey. How you doing, little angel? Yeah. Where's your mommy at? Huh? You've been hitting the hard stuff, huh? Hey, Alicia! Where you at?
Alicia?
Hey, hon.
Please, stop. You have no idea how hard this is. No idea.
You're right, I don't. I'd be lying if I said I did.
But nothing. I'm dying a slow, painful death, so why not just speed it along?
Oh, hey. What about that beautiful baby out there?
What, that reminder? Every time I look at her face, all I see is my husband laying face down. My mother dead on the floor.
Listen, I can't tell you that everything's gonna be all right. I can only be honest to you. You know, you may have messed up. And I'm like the heavyweight champion of messing up. So I know firsthand. I lost my wife. I lost my kids. Oh, I mean, first she stabbed me, then she left me. But it hurts, you know? It hurts because I love her. And I never meant to hurt her. I really didn't. And I know one thing. You gotta keep living. And in time, the pain will subside. In time. See. Got some, just a bill or something? I can help you out with this. Okay. Oh my God! Wait, it's Calvin's baby. Well, this is a good thing, Alicia, right?
My husband is dead because I thought I had another man's baby. That sound good to you?
Listen, your daughter being your husband's daughter, it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Because it means that he lives on through her. He's still alive.
Just make sure my daughter has a good home.
Oh, no, wait. She didn't die.
You're still here. He's in this group. Right now. He just won't leave. Stop! Go away! Leave me alone! Fine. If you are going to stay here, then you need to sit down and be quiet. Now, why would you feel like your friend wants to stay with you? I think it's because I'm the only friend he has. I'm the only one he trusts. Okay. Look, I can believe that. But is it that he's your best friend? Or is it your trust issues causing you to feel as if your friend is the only safe space you have? Alicia, are you ready to add something to the group on this fine, beautiful morning? Okay. When you're ready, we'll talk. All right, everybody. Let's move on.
Oh. She's okay. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
That is some good news.
Tell me about it. Yeah. Well, brother, I'm gonna have to shove off. As always, good to see you, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Hey, love you, man.
You too.
You take care, Dan. You take care.
you.